Okay, I want you to imagine this. You take a sheep like Radish here, you take him out of this nice green pasture, got the other sheep over there, and you take him and you give him an apartment in the city in a big building, and it's got carpet, and you give him a vehicle which he takes to go down the street to, or maybe he's stuck in traffic with other sheep, and he's got an office job, and he sits, instead of ranging a pasture, he sits in an old chair with a little sheep desk, and he stares at a screen. He's got a computer, or maybe something like that. And then, but after work, he gets to stop at the grocery store and gets to buy some nice sheep pellet food to take home to eat dinner with his sheep wife and sheep kids. Do you think that sheep is going to be healthy? No. Welcome in fam, much love, Trav here. Do you think that sheep's going to be happy? Probably not. Now, if you have sheep who are born in that system and have never been to the pasture, but they're able to save up and afford enough sheep money to come out on vacation and spend 2 weeks out here in the pasture in Hawaii a year, and they come out here on vacation and they eat a bunch of grass, fresh grass outside, fresh air, and they go back home, they're going to have this anxiety in the city, generalized anxiety. They're not going to know why. They're not going to know. It's not. They try meditation. They're going to try smoking weed. They're going to try watching sheep films on the TV. They're going to try all kinds of things. But the stress and anxiety is just not going to go away. Why? Because they're out of their environment. So my question to you is: are humans animals? Of course, humans are animals. So what is the human environment? Is it what we just described? And what's sort of normal? Office and retail workers across the world who live in cities. Well, I mean, cities are a pretty new invention. Humans are pretty adaptable. They're not just pasture people, but humans do like the pasture. Humans do like the mountains. Humans do like the oceans. Humans do like the caves. What else do humans like? Forests. They like savannas. Humans came out into the savannas from the caves. But humans like to be in nature. They like to eat. Yeah, maybe they eat meat, but it's not processed. There's not like weird chemicals sprayed in it and it's shipped a long way. They're eating pretty fresh stuff. Humans are supposed to eat. What's a human supposed to eat? Like, describe the human animal diet, what it should supposed to eat. Is it Big Macs and Coca-Cola? It's like, give the sheep Big Macs and Coca-Cola. How you doing, buddy? You gonna like that? Corn, baby, corn. Well, it's not. I mean, humans are omnivorous, and there's a lot of different things we can eat. And you look at the healthiest people, and they have some variety in their diet. Some of them eat fish, some of them eat more meat, some of them don't eat very much meat. Some of them eat most of them eat a lot of beans. Some of them eat a lot of nuts. A lot of them eat whole grains and whole produce and fruits and vegetables that they process and they cook up. So this video isn't meant to be an attack on the system. It's meant to be a wake-up call for you. That are you the sheep in the office or the sheep in the store, the sheep in the city who doesn't know why you're stressed out, and you come out to Hawaii for 2 weeks a year and you feel good. You're not exactly sure why. Well, I'm not saying move to Hawaii, but I'm saying get a little nature back in your life. Sunshine, so underrated. And it's hard to get when you're working a 9 to 5 inside, right? Sunshine is super underrated. There's studies, just having a couple house plants increase your happiness, make you feel better, possibly make you live longer. Having pets, having some animals around, just living near a park or living near the grocery store, like living closer to your food. These things make you healthier and make you happier. So I want you to think about redesigning your own life. It's hard to say, hey, we're going to change the whole system. You start with yourself. So One thing is, a lot of people right now are looking at moving back to the country. It seems like a good idea. I wanna move to the country, take your family and go live off the grid. Heck yeah, fam. You don't have to do that. You could do that, but getting a little worm bin, getting a couple house plants, hanging out outside in nature in the park, taking your lunch break and going outside, get some sunshine, get some vitamin D. A lot of things that you can do to try to get back to that pasture. So I know I started with a ridiculous metaphor. This dude's name is Radish, by the way, and what he's doing is he's chewing his cud. They've got a series of stomachs, they eat grass, and then they sort of puke it back up into their mouth, and then they chew it. Kind of like their cud breath, actually. Yeah, so, I mean, that's a lot of the thinking that led me to what I'm doing today. Why am I sitting with the sheep out here? Some of my friends went and they got some nice six-figure jobs. I have friends who are entrepreneurs, some of them making seven figures or have made seven figures, and they're a little envious of what we're doing out here, the farmers, is what I found, because at the end of the day, money is a tool, and if it traps you, it's not worth it. At the end of the day, perks is more valuable than money. Perks of sunshine, perks of bird song, perks of animal husbandry, perks of the pasture. So I hope that inspires you, that motivates you to either overhaul your whole life or make some small habit changes. So you change a couple small habits, right? So if you found that useful, comment down below what you're gonna do, whether you're gonna go whole hog back to the country, or you're gonna move closer to the park, or you're going to get some chickens in the backyard, or you're gonna get yourself a worm bin, or you're going to, what are you gonna do? You're gonna do something, comment it down below. So appreciate you, much love, and look forward to hearing what you have to say in the comments down below. Peace.